touching everything. What the freak?
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe
You are listening to Yankton Basketball on KYNT, Yankton's home team. This broadcast is brought to you in part by
First Dakota National Bank, Hy-Vee, the UPS Store, Truxedo, First Chiropractic Centers, MT and RC Smith Insurance, FNBO, Vision Care Associates, Yankton Medical Clinic, Yankton Rexall.
Now, let's go live to KYNT Sports Director and the voice of Yankton Athletics, Bryce Ladwig.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Watertown, South Dakota, and the Watertown Civic Arena for Yankton Gazelles basketball on the road this evening, taking on the Watertown Arrows, what is the final ESD conference matchup for the Gazelles before they head out west this weekend for games against Sturgis and Spearfish. I am Brayden Butler. Thank you for joining me this evening on KYNT Plus, as well as KYNT-TV. We're on the road at Watertown, like I mentioned here, taking on the Arrows for the Yankton Gazelles. Should be a fun one this evening between the Arrows and the Gazelles, as the Gazelles coming into this matchup are 4-13 on the year, coming off of their 82-55 loss to T on Friday. That was a tough night for the Gazelles, not in the sense of offensively. The offense was working well, one of the higher scoring games in a recent stretch. Vasika, who's going to South Dakota State University, she had a great night in that one, and that led to an 82-55 win for T area over Yankton. The Gazelles have lost 5 straight following a victory over Sioux Falls Roosevelt on overall, following a 33-27 win over Huron, hard fought on Friday. They are winners of 3 straight of the Arrows. Adding to that win over Huron, they beat Aberdeen 55-46 and Sioux Falls Roosevelt 50-25. This is the penultimate game of the season for the Arrows as they end their regular season on Thursday in a tough matchup with Harrisburg. Arrows and Gazelles here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. I am Brayden Butler. Should have a fun one tonight as the final sub-varsity game is wrapping up right in front of us as we speak, and then we'll be ready to get going for Yankton Gazelles action with the pregame routines for both of these teams. Gonna take a quick break here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV, but before we go, I'd like to thank you for joining us here on the Hy-Vee pregame show with a helpful smile in every aisle out at Hy-Vee. We are live from the Fairfield Inn broadcast booth. Out breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn & Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue, or by calling 605-653-2250. Take our first break here of the Hy-Vee pregame show. Come back in 3 minutes. We'll keep things rolling here on KYNT.
It's Ford Truck Month at Lewis and Clark Ford, and we have some big news. First, we now have a great selection of new 2023 F-150s on the lot. Second, we can offer up to $10,000 off your new Ford truck. And third, you can buy with 1.9% interest for 72 months. 1.9% for 72 months. It all adds up as the best deals on new Ford F-150.
$99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop, and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12 packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Call the heating and cooling experts at Kaiser Heating and Cooling today. Our team of experienced trained technicians are here to ensure your home stays warm and comfortable all season long, with heating system installations, maintenance, and energy-efficient solutions to keep those utility bills in check. And if your old heating system is on its last leg, ask us about current trained system offers. Don't wait until it's too late. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, serving the Yankton area for over 76 years.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
You may have heard us say when you're shopping online, check things out before checkout. 1 in 4 people who reported losing money to fraud since 2021 said it started on social media. If you follow your favorite businesses on social media to get updates about upcoming events and promotions, you're not the only one. Scammers are watching too, and they may hijack legit businesses' giveaways and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Want to earn rewards just for getting educated? Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union. Zogo works by rewarding you for learning about financial wellness. Users earn virtual pineapples by engaging with the app, then exchange them in the marketplace for gift cards, charity donations, checking account bonuses, and much more. Battle it out for the top spot on the leaderboard and join daily trivia parties to play while you learn and get rewarded. Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union to get started today.
Welcome back in here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. I am Brayden Butler for Yankton Gazelles basketball, taking on the Watertown Arrows on the road inside the Watertown Civic Arena. Let's look more in depth at the last game for both these teams. Watertown, as we mentioned earlier, defeated Huron 33-27 for their 3rd straight victory. Helped move them up the Class AA standings as we are getting towards a SODAC 16 weekend here. the beginning of March. So that's something to keep an eye on, those standings. We'll talk about those later on. Last game for Yankton, they obviously fell to T area 82-55, as we mentioned. Claire Tereshinski led the way, 19 points, 7 for 10 from the field, 4 assists, 2 steals in that one. Macy Drotzman had 14 points, 7 of 12 from the field and 4 rebounds. And Eden Wolfgram had 10 points, 3 of 4 from the field and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Looking at some other stats for both these teams, Yankton's averaging 37.5 points per game this season while allowing 50.6. It's a minus 13.2 point differential, while Watertown is averaging 42.8 points per game as a team and allowing 46.7 for an average point differential of minus 3.6. They have been boosting that number, though, getting closer to a even mark in that point differential through their 3-game win streak, outscoring opponents 138-98 during that win streak. Let's just get right into your standings review here. Your standings review is brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm. We get our 2 teams today in the class. Yankton sits in 15th on seed points with a 4-3 overall record, 4-13 overall record, 37.824 seed points. Watertown in 12th, 38.778, 6-12 overall record. They are healthy in their position inside the SODAC 16. Not much can really change for them. They are got a SODAC spot. It's just where they are going. Let's look at the list from top to bottom. Number 1 seed right now is O'Gorman. And you know what, might as well let's play if the SODAC was today, who would they be playing? Number 1 O'Gorman would host number 16 Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Number 2 Mitchell would host number 15 Yankton. Number 3 Brandon Valley would host number 14 Brookings. Number 13 Huron would go on the road to number 4 Sioux Falls Jefferson. Number 5 Harrisburg would host number 12 Watertown. Number 6 Spearfish would host number 11 Rapid City Central. Number 7 Pierre would host number 10 Aberdeen Central, and Rapid City Stevens, the 8 seed, would host number 9 Sioux Falls Washington. Your standings review brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let's take another break here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, there's a helpful smile in every aisle. We'll be back here in 3 minutes on KYNT Plus and KYN TV.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
There's no better way to tip off your party than with Sheboygan Natural Casing Wieners, all beef hot dogs, or cocktail smokies. Make your party a slam dunk. Put some Sheboygan on the table. Available at your favorite local grocer and produced with pride at Simple Meats in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
When it comes to the health and care of your ears, nose, and throat, put your trust in the board-certified physicians at Yankton Medical Clinic's Ear, Nose, and Throat. With 5-star rankings on Google, Vitals, WebMD, and Raider 8, you can rest assured you'll be provided the best possible care right here at home. Yankton Medical Clinic Ear, Nose, and Throat. Call 665-0062 or find more information at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. They are here for you.
Welcome back in here, KYNT Plus and KYNT-TV. Caught myself there. We're on the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, there's a hopeful smile in every aisle. I am Brayden Butler. I do want to thank a couple of our Sportscaster Club members before we keep the pregame show rolling, starting with America's Best Realty. Tired of renting your apartment living? Ready to upgrade or own your own home? Call America's Best Realty at 260-1600 and unlock the American dream. Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. It's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with a vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. So it's your key player of the game, brought to you by Missouri River Associates. Looking for insurance agents to help that have the knowledge to point you in the right direction? Contact Missouri River Associates in Yankton. Your key player today is going to be the freshman guard, number 3, Eden Wolfgram. The freshman has grown into a key contributor on offense late in the season, giving the Gazelles another creative ball handler as she's gotten more comfortable at the varsity level. Wolfgram has been a consistent scorer of late as well, cracking double figures in each of her last 2 games and scoring in at least 8 in 4 of her last 5. And a team like the Gazelles, where your leading scorers are both seniors in Claire Tereshinsky and Macy Drotzman, having Eden Wolfgram, a freshman, step up and get comfortable in her role in the offense is crucial. She's going to be a key player to watch today. Let's go to your vision of the game. Brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. Today's vision is going to be protecting that basketball. The Gazelles have been at their best this season when they protect the ball and limit turnovers. Yankton can't give up easy transition points via the turnover, and they can't limit their own offensive chances if they want to get back into the win column today. You can't turn that ball over and handcuff yourself on the offensive end if you want to have a high-powered attack. We'll take a break here on KYNT Plus and KYNT-TV. When we return, we will have your pregame coach interview brought to you by 1919 Root Beer. Take it from the post-game of Gazelles matchup on Friday against T. We'll have that back for you in 2 minutes here on KYNT Plus and KYNT-TV. I'm Brayden Butler.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
After a cancer diagnosis, you take it 1 hour, 1 day, 1 milestone at a time. But you want more adventures, more time, more hellos. As the region's only accredited cancer network, Avera Cancer Institute is your partner in making more a reality. We'll pinpoint the specific treatment that's best for you. You'll have a 24/7 support system to call with questions. Visit avera.org/cancercare. Avera, moving health forward.
Truxedo is proud to have been part of the Yankton community since its start in 2000.
One of the things I love most is that they believe in promoting from within. I've been given many opportunities to advance.
Truxedo has an extensive variety of benefits available to their employees.
The work environment at Truxedo is extremely positive.
We are looking for you to join our production team. Visit www.truxedo.com/careers to apply.
Welcome back in here on KYNT Plus and KYNT-TV. This is your Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Let's go to your pregame coach interview, brought to you by 1919 Root Beer. It's the creamiest full-bodied draft root beer available. It's on tap at Charlie's Pizza or in large cans at the Yankton Hy-Vee. This pregame coach interview comes from the post-game of the Gazelles' last matchup, Bryce, glad we got a chance to talk to head coach Matt Decker about that game and also give a preview for this matchup in Watertown. We go to that interview now.
All right, Coach, obviously, at the end score, you're looking at it, you're like, oh, that's rough. But however, pretty good offensive output for the Gazelles. I really like the way the ball was moving.
Yeah, I thought we flowed a lot better offensively today, and we started playing inside out. When we do that here down the stretch, I think that good things can happen these last 3 games if we just continue to do that. That's a lot easier said than done, but at least we're aware of it now and aware what we need to do and where we need to be, and that's why we got 55 points this game. The other side of the court, there's a reason she's going to one of the best universities, and in Vasika, and D1 University is tough for us to guard, and she had a great game, and so did Grant, down low. And
Very strong.
Yeah, great players, and we tried our best, but ultimately we couldn't get it done.
Another great night for Drossman in the paint. You just love seeing that consistently.
Yeah, we got to get it down low to Drotz and play off her. Claire had a great game, Macy had a great game, and Wolf. We had 3 players, kind of our 3-headed monster, have been double digits. Now we just got to defend, We do that every game. We consistently build offensively, add the defense to it. We're going to be in these last 3 games.
All right, last home game of the season. Obviously, you travel to Watertown Tuesday, a place you know a little bit about, but can you tell me about them?
Yeah, it's going to be. It really is going to be a tough place to play. I think that the Civic Arena, when it's full, it can be a dangerous place for us. But we're looking to go take it to them, and we're looking to win. And I can confidently say that's what this team wants to do. They want to win this game up there, and we just have to play our game. We can't let the atmosphere scare us, and we just have to play our game.
Thank you, as always, to head coach Matt Decker for taking time out of his day to talk to us here at KYNT. We'll grab a post-game interview of our own after the conclusion of this one between the Gazelles and the Arrows. Tip-off around the corner here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV.
Have a craving for wings or delicious burgers or Pivo fries? Come sink your teeth into mouth-watering burgers and wings at Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. With a menu that's a flavor frenzy, there's something for every fan. A place to catch all of the sports action and enjoy $6 cheeseburgers and fries every Monday night. Grab your friends, bring your family, and head down to Checkers. Open every day of the week to satisfy you. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill on Walnut, just north of 4th Street in Yankton.
The family is getting in the vehicle, going to the Yankton game.
Everyone is decked out in Yankton red, but wait, little Josh has on green.
Oh no, are we playing Pier?
They'd better stop at JJ Benji's to right that wrong.
JJ Benji's is stocked with Yankton and Mount Marty fan gear in a variety of sizes and styles.
For Bucks, Gazelles, and Lancer fan gear,
you can count on JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street, Yankton. They make you look good.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Introducing the perfect match for your Yankton High School basketball nights. Ben's Brewing Downtown and KYN TV. Whether it's a game-winning free throw, thrilling three-pointer, or the biggest rivalry matchup, Ben's will amplify your spirit and bring the video streaming excitement to you. Gather your friends and family, tune into the action, and enjoy every moment with the area's biggest Yankton sports fans. Ben's Brewing Downtown is your courtside seat to buzzer-beating moments.
If KYN TV is streaming it, it's on at Ben's Brewing Downtown.
Rodents want to make your home their home. Pesky invaders go in search of warm housing and food for the winter. An invasion of rodents can be costly and can contribute to disease and contamination of products. So trust the experts to keep them out. Olson Pest Technicians is family-owned with over 80 years of experience. Even the toughest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. For over 40 years, Sherco has been revolutionizing the tarping industry. From the original Sherlock side-to-side roll tarp to the 4500 series electric tarp to the ProTrap electric hoppers, Sherco has been exceeding the needs of farms and fleets across the U.S. and beyond. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at Sherco.com. Make it Sherco.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Welcome back in here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. I am Brayden Butler. They're announcing your starting lineups for both teams after a little hype package for Watertown Arrows. Perks of being the home team. You get to play your hype video before you get going. Your starting lineups will be brought to you by First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time. We have the starters for the Gazelles this evening, so we'll go right into those. Starting for Yankton today will be the senior guard, 5'6" tall, number 2, Peyton Mosier. She'll be joined by the freshman guard, 5'5", number 3, Eden Wolfgram. Also starting will be the senior guards, 5'6" tall, number 10, Claire Tarashinsky. So your forward senior that stands 5'11", number 20, Cameron Koletsky. And lastly, number 23, the senior forward, 5'10" tall, Macy Drotzman, wearing the number 23. Your starting lineups for the home team, the Watertown Arrows, will be number 4, Addie Johnson, number 5, Emery Thury, number 10, Emma Hendricks, number 14, Miranda Falconer, and number 34, Avery Munger. Each team's starting 5 has now taken the court, and we are ready to get going here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. Doing a shout out our fans of the game, brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you're traveling to a home or away game, be sure to fill up at Triple Time Rudy's, located at 1606 Broadway Avenue. Good crowd on hand for both teams tonight. And also our KYN TV watch party location at Ben's Brewing downtown. It's on KYN TV. It's on at Ben's Brewing in downtown Yankton. Get ready for your tip-off, brought to you by Lewis and Clark Ford. Visit them at 4th and Capitol in Yankton or at lewisandclarkford.com. Tip goes to the Watertown Arrows, and it will be Addie Johnson bringing it up the floor. Johnson, covered by Wolfgram, kicks it out left wing. That's Falconer. Falconer to 30, now into the right corner. Johnson driving baseline, tries to kick it across, taken away by Claire Tarashinsky. Big steal for her. Gazelles pushing a tempo the other way. Out to the right wing for Tarashinsky to Mosier. Back out top, it's Wolfgram. Eden Wolfgram surveys the scene, hands it off to Tarashinsky. She dribbles inside the three-point line, stops at the free throw line. Forced to pick up her dribble, goes to Koletsky. She's trying to drive down low, has it knocked away at the block. It was picked up by Drotzman, and as she was trying to go back up with it, a foul was called. No, they're going to say she wasn't going up with it, but there is a foul against Watertown. I believe they said that's on number 5, Emery Thury. Inbound goes to Tarashinsky, and she pops right away from deep, no good. Drotzman trying to save it, does get it back into the run of play, but it's Emery Thury who picks it up for Watertown. Three-pointer at the other end, that one no good for the Arrows. Misread a number earlier on. It's not Avery Munger in the starting lineup, it's Jade Lund as she took that shot. No good for Lund. That was her first shot of the game. 7:07 to play and counting in this first quarter. Three-pointer from the left wing for the Arrows. Hits right iron, no good. Rebound goes to Watertown. The Arrows trying to work it around. Now back out to the top of the key. Now right wing, there's Lund. Lund's going to take another three-pointer. This one no good as well. Rebound this time by Drotzman. She kicks it off to Eden Wolfgram, and the Gazelles are rolling in transition. Wolfgram puts on the brakes, starts to set up the offense, goes to Tereshinski. Claire Tereshinski at the top of the key, dribbling around, trying to get some space. Back to Koletsky. She's still outside the three-point line. The Gazelles like to work outside of the line. Now Tereshinski drives baseline, trying to get something. Kicks it out, Mosier. Back to Wolfgram. Her three-pointer is up, and it is good. Eden Wolfgram with the first bucket of the game for either team, and it's a three-pointer to put the Gazelles up 3-zip. At the other end now, Watertown. Addie Johnson has it. She dribbles the lane. Now kicks it out left corner. Now baseline drive. Up and good. That's Emery Thury with her first bucket. Now it's 3-2. Yankton still with an advantage, but each team's got a bucket on the board with 5:51 and counting. In this first quarter play, Wolfgram faked a pass and then took one extra step. They're going to call her for the travel. Meant to get it with the first referee call of the game, but I'll have to settle for the second. Your officials of the game are brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the court, and they're the law they laid down there gives possession back to the Arrows. Thury with it. Now to Falconer. Back inside. Tough shot. No good. Good defense from Drotzman. Rebounded by the Arrows. Kick back out. Three-pointer. Johnson. That one's good. Addie Johnson getting on the board with a three of her own. Two of the first three baskets in this game for both teams have been from beyond the arc. That's just the new age of basketball. Some might blame Steph Curry. I blame analytics. Tereshinski at the top of the key. Now goes right wing to Mosier. Three-pointers and layups. That's what a lot of teams look for nowadays in basketball. The shot that will get you the most points and the shot that, in theory, is most efficient. Drotzman out on the three-point line. Now onto the left wing, it's Wolfgram. Wolfgram bounce pass inside to Drotzman, trying to work the low block, has her pass tipped, gets out to Mosier, back to Wolfgram. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Wolfgram dribbles inside, puts it up, off the rim, no good, but a foul will be called, and Wolfgram will be going the line for 2. 4 shots at the free throw line in her last game against T Area. Hit 3 of them, so she was 75% in that game. Wolfgram, first one from the free throw line, is up, and it is good. Eden Wolfgram has all 4 of Yankton's points right now. A couple substitutions here for the Arrows. I see Jordan Rimmers checking in. I believe the other one was Neely Johnson. Second free throw up, no good for Wolfgram. She goes 1 for 2 from the line. It remains a 5-4 ball game. Watertown going the other way now. Power camera set up here at the Watertown Civic Arena. The Arrows moving left to right, but coming towards the camera as well. Do appreciate the Watertown Arrows athletic department and their staff for hospitality they've shown us here, helping us get set up where we need to be. After a ball was knocked away, it went out of play off of Watertown, so it'll be an inbound for Yankton. Tereshinski inbounds to Wolfgram. She crosses the half-court line and kicks it to Mosier. Mosier back up top, Tereshinski. Tereshinski spins into the paint, tough lay, trying to get up and over, no good. She was fouled on the shot, though. That'll be 2 at the line for Tereshinski. Claire Tereshinski at the line, her first trip of the night. Was the leading scorer in the last game was Tereshinski as she goes 1 for 1 to start. But in the last game for the Gazelles, Tereshinski led the way with 19 points. Second shot up. Second shot just as good as the first. Yankton takes the lead. Bailey LaCroix checking in for the Gazelles as they take the 6-5 lead. Three-pointer left wing for Watertown. Doesn't hit anything. It's rebounded by LaCroix. She's trying to put her name in the stat sheet early. And she has it knocked away from behind. Good defensive effort there by Jordan Rimmers. Different teams got different code words for it. When I was playing in middle school, we used to say wolf. Chase down there from Rimmers, and she immediately answers with a bucket at the other end, and that gives Watertown the lead as well. Jordan Rimmers making her presence felt. Her first bucket coming off of a steal that she acquired as well. Tereshinski drives inside. Now to Drotzman on the low block. Back outside. Bounce pass to LaCroix. Her three-pointer up. No good off the back iron. Rebounded by Jordan Rimmers. If I had $1 for every time I've said Jordan Rimmers in the last 32 seconds, I'd have at least $4. I could go get another Powerade. Kick out left wing. Corner 3. Up and rattles around. No good. Rebounded by Macy Drotzman. That was Addie Johnson on the shot. 7-6 the score remains. Watertown in the lead over Yankton. Wolfgram. Now goes right wing to LaCroix. She kicks it to the left wing. That's Koletsky with it. Koletsky trying to rip through and get around the defender, and given no space by Thury. Now she kicks it to Tereshinsky. She's inside the paint, dribbling towards the low block, trying to get a tough lay. No good. Has it blocked away. Gets the own rebound. Scramble for the ball. It's going to be picked up by Watertown. Tereshinsky hit the deck trying to get that one back, but it's Emery Thury who comes up with it. She's going to drive all the way coast to coast, get it in, and one opportunity for Emery Thury. Her second bucket of the game gives the Arrows a 9-6 lead. Potential to be a 10-6 lead. Claire Tereshinsky checking out, having a little conversation with head coach Matt Decker. Important to note here for Matt Decker, alumni of Watertown High School, as that free throw is up and good for Emery Thury. Gives a 10-6 lead to Watertown. But as I was saying, Matt Decker, we'll get to that in a minute. Thury steals it away, goes inside to Johnson. She gets it up, and it is, that was Addie Johnson that stole it away and then got it at the other end. It was also Johnson that went coast to coast, so I had those names mixed up. I apologize there. Finally to the point. Matt Decker, an alumni of Watertown High School, is one of 3 coaches hired in the fall to coach some athletics at Yankton High School. All 3 were Watertown alumni. Joining him was Robert Coyle for wrestling. As Gazelles are getting the ball back out on the three-point line. Bailey LaCroix, 3-ball, no good. And volleyball head coach Taylor Stacy as well was hired from Watertown High School. All 3 of those alumni, recent alumni as well. Thury drives in, kicks out to Johnson, fakes the 3. Now going back outside Watertown around the horn. 1:53 and counting to go in this first quarter to play. Watertown does lead 12-6. 3-ball, left corner, no good. Rebounded by Mosier. Knocked away for a moment, going to go out of play. Last touch, they say, by Mosier. Claire Tereshinsky checks back into the game for Yankton. She joins Wolfgram, Koletsky, Mosier, and Drotzman on the floor. So it's the starting 5 on the floor for the Gazelles. Bounce pass goes right corner for Watertown. Cross-court pass stolen away by Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram guarded closely but pushing the tempo. Goes behind the back, now stops at the top of the key. Hand off to Tereshinsky. Tereshinsky to the left wing. Mosier trying to find some space. Back to Wolfgram. She drives inside. Bounce pass. Macy Drotzman. Open look off the glass and in. Macy Drotzman puts her name in the score sheet for the first time tonight. Makes it 12-8. Watertown still in the lead. Johnson. Bring it down floor. Hands off to Faulkner. Faulkner to Thury. Thury drives baseline at the block. Now passes out mid-range 2. Up mid-range 2. Good. That's Madison Grimsrud. Recently checking into this one. Getting her first points of the night. 57 seconds and counting to go in this first quarter of play. Tereshinsky with it. Driving inside. Now bounce pass. Drotzman double teamed. Forced to kick it out. Wolfgram open 3. Top of the key. Rattles around. No good. Rebounded by Watertown. That's Jade Lund with it. Hands it off to Johnson. Johnson goes to Faulkner. Right wing. She drives inside with the left hand lay. No good. Fight for the rebound. Faulkner gets her own board. Now it's stolen away. Cameron Koletsky to Mosier. And now to Wolfgram. Drotzman was down on the floor for a moment after fighting for that one, but she's back to her feet. Shot clock is off. 23 seconds to go in this first quarter. Tereshinsky with it. With the Gazelles hold for the last shot. Mosier to Wolfgram. A weave action for Yankton. Koletsky. Now to Mosier. 11 seconds. Inside to Drotzman. She gets double teamed. She's trying to kick it out. Whistle's going to blow. They're going to say travel as Drotzman picked up her pivot foot as she was trying to get out of that. 9 seconds remaining in this first quarter of play. That brings in Emma Herbal. 14-8 your score in this first quarter. Inbound goes to Johnson. She's got 8 seconds, now 7 to do something with it. Johnson, bounce pass. Goes to Remmers. Remmers inside from the free throw line, has it knocked away, stolen away, and that is going to do it for the first quarter of play. 14-8 your score at the end of the first 8 minutes. Yankton trails by 6 here in Watertown. I want to thank a couple of our Sportscaster Club members for helping make this broadcast possible, starting with Aztec of Yankton. They're founded on innovation and a passion to help their customers. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Midwest Insurance Agency. See Travis and Whitney Devine at Midwest Insurance for your farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call today to set up an appointment. One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution, located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. And Graham Tire. You know, it's issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire because they do more than sell tires. Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. We'll be back with your second quarter of play in 30 seconds here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. 14-8, Gazelles trail at the end of one. Back in 30.
You've heard the saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Well, at Larry's Heating and Cooling, we don't believe in gimmicks, but rather selling you the best heating and cooling unit for your home at a guaranteed low price. Don't fall for the smoke and mirrors. Before you buy a heating and cooling unit, call Larry's Heating and Cooling for a free estimate. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion, 605-665-9461 or 605-624-0034.
Welcome back in here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. Eden Wolfgram getting the scoring started with the second quarter with a bucket there. She makes it 14-10. Whistle at the other end as we are in the second quarter of play. It will remain Watertown ball. Addie Johnson to inbound. Johnson inbounds to 30. She's going to take a three-pointer off rip, and she is going to let it fly and sink it. Emery 30 for three. Gives Watertown a 7-point advantage again. 17-10 your score. Tereshinsky with it. Goes to Wolfgram, left wing. Wolfgram back to Tereshinsky. Wolfgram is the leading scorer right now. Has it knocked away. Scramble for the ball. Picked up by Watertown. Falconer driving the lane. She's going to get fouled and go to the line. Koletsky there was not going to give up the easy layup in transition, but it will send Falconer to the line for two. First shot up, no good from Falconer. A couple switches here for Yankton and Watertown. Bailey LaCroix checking in for the Gazelles. She checks in for Cameron Koletsky. Emery 30 checking out for Watertown. Did not see who replaced her. I see who's in there for her, but I don't see the number yet. That's number 42, Kinsey Russell. Second shot up, second shot good as well. Second shot up and good after the first one missed. 1 for 2 from the line for Falconer. Whistle's going to blow, and possession's going to go back to Watertown at the other end. Another turnover for Yankton. We talked about earlier on. They wanted to cut down on those. I want to thank the UPS store offering packing and shipping plus printing services, mailboxes, and direct mail services, helping small businesses reach their goals in Yankton across from Walmart. Left wing for Watertown here. Faulkner has it. Now back to the top of the key. It's Lund. Lund into the left corner to Russell. Russell dribbles inside the line for a moment. Now kicks it back out. Almost lost it there, did the Arrows, but now able to get it back going. Kick inside, low block, knocked away. Herbolt tipped it. Tereshinsky contained it. Now it's 18-10 going the other way, Yankton. Gazelles trail by 8, trying to cut into this deficit. Mosier with it, left wing. Now dribbling inside, kicks it out over the head of LaCroix, and that one's going to get too far away, out of play. Substitutions being made here for Yankton. Macy Drotzman checking back in. See Emery 30 check again for Watertown as well. Jocelyn Elwood also getting her first action of the night. She checks in for Mosier. So it's Elwood, Wolfgram, Tereshinsky, Drotzman, and LaCroix on the floor for Yankton. .6:10 and counting to go in this second quarter of play. Around the horn goes Watertown. Now dribbling it inside. Faulkner. Shot from the mid-range, no good. Rebound by Drotzman. Wolfgram with it. Goes left wing. Tereshinsky, she dribbles inside. Spin move near the free throw line. She's going to put that shot up. Back rim again. Front rim, it's in. Doesn't matter how many times it hits the iron as long as it falls through the cylinder. Claire Tereshinsky with a bucket. Makes it 18-12. Pass goes inside. Whistle's going to blow, and I think they're going to call that against Eden Wolfgram as she was trying to defend. It's number 34, Avery Munger. Wolfgram giving up a little bit of height in that battle. She stands at 5'5", while Munger stands at 5'10", almost half a foot. New player on the floor for the Gazelles. She's not on my roster sheet either, so I'll have to look this one up and get that to you as soon as possible. This is a varsity debut. I've seen her play JV. I know she's an 8th grader. The name is just slipping my mind right now. I'll get that to you as soon as I can. But back down on the floor, Lund at the top of the key. Faulkner back inside. It's Thury. Thury trying to go to work. Whistle blows. 2 shots at the line for Emery Thury. Does not get the basket. Thury at the line. First shot up. Left iron, no good for Emery Thury. That is number 33, 8th grader September Roush, who's out on the floor. Second shot up and good for Thury. Roush making her varsity debut. Congratulations to her as an 8th grader getting out there on the floor. Tereshinsky has it. Right side, 19-12 your score. Shot goes up and rattles around and in. Whistle blew as well. So I believe they're going to give a 3-point play opportunity for Macy Drotzman. Big bucket there for Drotzman. Makes the lead 5, could cut it to 4. She makes it here. Drotzman at the line. Going through her routine. Shot up, back iron, no good. Rebound by Koletsky, has it ripped away though. Tough battle for the ball. Avery Munger's the one that ends up with it. Watertown working transition. Lund, wide open 3, left wing, no good. Rebound goes to Watertown. Scramble for the ball. A couple different players on the floor. Finally ends up in the Arrows' hands. Pass goes down low to Faulkner. That one up, that one good. No, it was not Faulkner, that was Munger. Still good though for Avery Munger. 21-14 your score. Yankton trails Watertown. Cross-court pass goes left wing to Koletsky. Top of the key, Elwood. A freshman, an 8th grader, and 3 seniors on the floor right now for Yankton. Tereshinsky has it, not a Roush. Good move from the 8th grader. Now goes left wing, Tereshinsky. She's going to pop that from the left wing. Front iron, no good. Rebound goes to Roush. She's fighting for it. Jump ball, they're going to say. Good effort. Timeout taken on the floor, and we are going to take it with them. Timeouts are brought to you by one of Yankton's biggest and best employers, and that is Hedro. Ready for a break? Looking for new career direction? Visit jobs.hedro.com. Take a quick 30-second break here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. Back in 30.
This sports season, keep your athlete hydrated with sparkling ice. Choose from a rainbow of colors and flavors, each sourced from nature with vitamins, antioxidants, and 0 sugar. Sparkling ice. Tease your taste buds with tropical flavor. And rehydrate with Prime Hydration. The perfect combination of flavor and function, changing how you refresh, replenish, and refuel. With 5 awesome flavors and no added sugar, you're getting the taste you want without anything you don't. Prime Hydration, the perfect boost for every endeavor.
Coming out of that timeout here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV, it's a 21-14 game. Yankton trailing the Watertown Arrows in what is Matt Decker's return to Watertown. The former Arrow himself, head coach now for the Gazelles. 21-14, 4:15 and counting. Oh, we'll be counting as soon as we inbound this ball. Inbound goes to Johnson, and now it is counting. Kicks it up floor to Faulkner. Faulkner back to Johnson. Addie Johnson directing traffic. She's guarded closely by September Roush. Now back top of the key. 3 ball from Faulkner, no good. Hits left iron, bounces away from everybody and goes out of play. That one gets up into the stands with the bleacher creatures, and we'll roll back down to the hardwood. We'll get an inbound here. 21-14 your score. Yankton trails by 7, closing in on the halftime break. Do want to thank the Yankton Thrive for helping make this broadcast possible. There's a thriving business economy in the Yankton area. For more information, go to yanktonsd.com. Ball going the other way now for Watertown after a steal, but it's going to be knocked out of play. We're going to get a substitution here. Eden Wolfgram checking in for Jocelyn Elwood. (21-14) the score. Roush with it. And she is not wasting any time getting down the floor. Now bounce pass to Drotzman. Right corner. Back up near the top of the key. Tereshinski, she's guarded by two people as she dribbles inside. Wolfgram to Roush. Her three-pointer is up. Back iron, no good. You know, you can tell she wanted that one, but it's knocked away and kept by Watertown off the rebound. Now pushing in transition. Thury with it on the low block. Kicks it out to Munger. Mid-range two, no good. Rebound by Drotzman. She contains it after a moment of scary moment. It was almost stolen away by Watertown. Wolfgram, top of the key. Looking for options. Goes to Tereshinski. Right wing. She is whistled for a foul. Scratch that. Goes against Johnson. Defensive foul. She was getting too handsy trying to rip that ball away. Malia Kranz in for Watertown. Checking in for the first time today, as well as Jade Lund checking back onto the floor for the Arrows. Inbound goes to Eden Wolfgram. 21-14, still your score here in Yankton. Here in Watertown for Yankton as they trail. Three ball, no good by Wolfgram. It's picked up by Thury. She's trying to push the tempo in transition. Now she stops, surveys, kicks it to Lund. Now Faulkner, back to Lund, right wing. So outside the three-point line, goes to Thury. Thury dribbles inside, spin move, kicks it back out to Lund. Her three ball up, no good. Rebound, no rebound as the whistle's gonna blow before anyone can get their hands on it. It's gonna be a foul against the Arrows. Emery Thury right now the leading scorer for Watertown. She's got 8. Addie Johnson's got 6 as well. And Miranda Faulkner has 1 at the free throw line. Those are the only players with any points that are on the floor right now. I know Jordan Rimmers has a bucket as well. Tereshinski dribbles inside the three-point line. Mid-range two, no good. Hits right iron, is rebounded by Kranz. Now going the other way is Watertown. Coming towards our camera here on KYNT TV. If you're listening on KYNT Plus, they're moving away from me. Three ball, left corner, no good. Rebounded by Roush. She's pushing the tempo. Has it knocked away from behind. Kranz was the one who knocked it away. It's picked up by Faulkner. I see Mosier getting ready to check in for the Gazelles. Faulkner at the top of the key. 1:36 and counting to go in this first half of play. Yankton trails 21-14. Bit of a scoring drought right now for both teams. Faulkner trying to change that. Right wing three, no good. Rebounded by Roush. Roush up to Wolfgram. Wolfgram slowing it down here. Trying to get into the half-court offense for the Gazelles. Wolfgram goes to Tereshinski. Tereshinski to Roush. Now back to Wolfgram, right corner. Looking like she's going to get a screen from Drotzman. Goes baseline instead. Spins out of it, looking for options. Gets to Drotzman. Drotzman to Tereshinski, top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gazelles got to move here. Tereshinski's going to take a top of the key three. No good. Bounces off wide and rebounded by Faulkner. 21-14, still your score of 52-51 seconds and counting in this first half of play. Faulkner with it. Kicks it left wing to Lund. Jade Lund dribbles to the top of the key, gets it to Kranz. Kranz back to Faulkner, right wing. Faulkner gonna dribble inside, mid-range two, off the drive, no good. Rebound by September Roush. She's got 3 or 4 of those already for the 8th grader. Roush goes cross court. Eden Wolfgram. About half a second difference between the shot clock and game clock, so if Yankton times it right, this could be the last possession. And it looks like that's exactly what Wolfgram and the Gazelles want. Wolfgram guarded closely, has it knocked away for a moment, able to pick it back up. Faulkner not giving her any space. And whistle's gonna blow, and they're gonna give possession back to the Arrows. 10.9 seconds remaining, and now Watertown has the final possession of this first half of play. Peyton Mosier checks in. She joins Wolfgram, Tereshinski, Koletsky, and Drotzman. Johnson with it. She's going to drive the lane, gets it up and over. Drotzman, no good. Rebound by Macy Drotzman. She's knocked to the hardwood. Mosier picks it up, and the horn sounds as we go to the halftime break here on KYNT Plus and KYNT TV in a 21-14 ball game. Bit of a scoring drought at the end there for both these teams. They'll have to see what they come out in the second half. They try to get their offense back on track. Thank a couple of Sportscaster Club members before we go to break, starting with Northtown Automotive, your local Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. Visit northtownusa.com. And FloorTech. Whether your home or floor is wet, call FloorTech at 665-4839. We'll be back with the halftime show here in a couple minutes on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. We'll be back in 3 minutes as the Gazelles trail 21-14 at the half.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT. Call 605-665-4567 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
Maybe you're months past due for a dental cleaning and checkup, or have had a nagging toothache for weeks but haven't made an appointment. If you're putting off going to the dentist because you don't have dental insurance and are worried about costs, worry no more. Elwood Family Dental Care has a solution for you. Sign up for the new Dental Savings Program and enjoy discounts on dental services including cleanings, x-rays, fillings, crowns, and TMJ pain. Take the first step towards better oral health by contacting Elwood Family Dental Care and enrolling in the Dental Savings Program.
The Coyote men's basketball team hosts the Oral Roberts Golden Eagles in the Sanford Coyote Sports Center on Saturday, February 24th at 1 o'clock. With the conclusion of the regular season just weeks away, the Yotes are competing for postseason seeding, and all of Coyote Nation is invited to join the party as March Madness awaits. Stewart whips the ball over to Paul Bruns, fires another three, got it! Tickets are available now at goyotes.com. We are South Dakota.
Hey Yankton, graduation is approaching. Have you thought about what you want to do with your future? Maybe some PLC, automations, engineering, maintenance manufacturing. Let Hedro help you build your future, as we are proud partners of Build Dakota. Check with your schools today to find out how to be a part of our future, or contact Evie at 605-668-2344. That's 605-668-2344. Hedro, a story shaped by you.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? Or just spend some time with your grandkids? Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
All right, welcome back in here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. It's the halftime huddle brought to you by Avera, moving health forward. Let's get to your Edward Jones financial advisor, Colby Cookta scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. 21-14, your score at the halftime break. Yankton trailing Watertown by 7 here in this one. We're live from your Fairfield Inn & Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn & Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway.
May hijack legit businesses' giveaways and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
The other day, a guy came into the UPS store to pick up some blueprints we had printed for him. While we were finishing up the order, he asked about business cards as he was about out of his current supply. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. We all have various printing needs and the UPS store is here to help. Stop into our locations in Yankton or Vermilion and ask about our current print specials. Oh, the gentleman from earlier? We had new business cards ready for him the very next business day.
Welcome back in here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. We apologize for that there. About midway through our halftime huddle brought to you by Avera, moving health forward. Did have an internet drop here at Watertown Civic Arena. Everything should be back up and running. We thank you for joining us on KYNT Plus and KYNT TV. Coming out of the halftime break, Yankton did score 3 points. Unfortunately, while I was setting everything up, I didn't see who hit it, but looking at the updated points on the scoreboard, Claire Tereshinski now has 7 coming out of the half, so that means she is responsible for that 3-pointer. I should take care of the housekeeping. I do apologize as Claire Tereshinski's hot out of the halftime break. Little spin move, mid-range 2. Claire Tereshinski on the board again. She's up to 9 on the night, and now suddenly Yankton only trails by 2. Right wing, Watertown, now back top of the key. Watertown now moving away from you on your screen if you're watching on KYN TV. And we will have a foul, and it will be 2 shots at the line for Avery Munger. Shot up and good, 6:24 on the clock here in quarter number 3. Second shot up, second shot good as well for Munger. 2 for 2 from the line. Her first 2 free throws of the game makes it 23-19. Monsters Inc. reference always makes me happy. We got 23-19 at the Watertown Civic Arena. And we also got a full court press being implemented by the Arrows as they are trying to trap whatever ball handler is trying to bring it down the floor for Yankton, whether it's Tereshinski or Wolfgram. Tereshinski hasn't known as Yankton was able to beat the press. Takes 1 step inside the 3-point line, now kicks it to Koletsky. Koletsky surveys the scene. Goes to Tereshinski, mid-range 2, back iron, no good. Rebounded by Watertown. Watertown bring it down floor, pass down low, goes to Munger. She just got 2 at the line, was trying to get 2 from the floor, couldn't get there, rebounded by Koletsky. Tereshinski now bringing it down the floor. We are back up and running on KYN TV as well. I'd like to apologize if you maybe came into the broadcast, back into the broadcast after the internet drop a little later than KYNT Plus listeners. Did have an internet drop here at the Watertown Civic Arena. Thank you for joining us and sticking with us here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. Wolfgram with it, right corner. Bounce pass inside. Macy Drotzman trying to back her down. 1 dribble, 2 dribble, stolen away by Faulkner. 23-19, still your score here at the Watertown Civic Arena. Layup no good, knocked away. Well, I didn't see if it was Munger or Mosier that knocked it away, but considering it ended up in the hands of Macy Drotzman, who was well out of bounds after trying to block the initial shot, it will remain Watertown ball. Drotzman just had nowhere to go there as she was out of the play. 30 with it, now to Johnson. Addie Johnson dribbles inside, free throw line, bounce pass, Munger from the block, no. Whistle's gonna blow, Munger's gonna go back to the line for 2. Free throw line, shot up and good from the free throw. 3 for 3 now on the night is Munger from the charity stripe. See if she can make it 4 for 4 here. Goes through a routine, launches it up, hits nothing but nylon. That one is good as well. 4 for 4 on the night for Avery Munger. She's got 6 points total. Wolfgram trying to beat the press. Whistle's going to blow. A little too physical on the press where the Watertown Arrows. 25-19 now your score. September Roush checking back in. Her varsity debut today for the 8th grader. She had the ball for a moment, gave it up to Wolfgram, and does work its way back to Wolfgram. Now Tereshinski. Cameron Koletsky right wing. Koletsky, Roush, working around the horn. Wolfgram, left corner. Now Tereshinski left wing. Back to Wolfgram. Corner 3 from the freshman, up front iron, no good. Rebounded by 30. She's pushing the tempo in transition, has a couple Gazelles on her. They're going to force her to pick up and stop and get into the half court. No, Lund going to shot that one. Going to pop that one from 3. Rebound by 30, knocked away in the low block. Didn't see if it was Koletsky or Drotzman that knocked it away, but it's Wolfgram bringing it down the floor. Wolfgram setting up the offense, top of the key. 4:09 to go in this 3rd quarter of play. Now Roush. Roush to Wolfgram, left wing. Wolfgram dribbles inside, back out to September Roush. Three-pointer up, back iron, no good. Rebound goes to Munger. Tries to push it away. No, as she fell down after getting the rebound, they're going to call a travel on Munger. One of the rules that aren't exactly my favorites in the game of basketball, but it is one that is enforced there in favor of the Gazelles. 25-19 your score. The Gazelles started out hot in the second half, and Claire Tereshinski has been the reason why. Another bucket for her. 25-21 now your score. Is Tereshinski having herself quite a day. She's up to 11. Munger with it. Cross court, goes to Thury. Thury dribbles inside the three-point line, now back out, trying to get around Koletsky. Kicks it right wing. That's Remmers. Remmers drives baseline. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Can't get it to go again. Rebounded by September Roush. She's double-teamed. Bounce pass to Tereshinski. Foul before Roush could bounce pass. Roush off the inbound. Goes back to Tereshinski. 25-21 your score here in Watertown. Tereshinski crosses the half-court line. Now goes to Wolfgram, right wing. Back to Roush, top of the key. Roush to Wolfgram, left wing. Wolfgram trying to find an opening. Back to Roush. A couple young players of this team working together. Pass goes inside to Drotzman. Can't get it to go, but she'll go to the line for two. I want to take this time to thank a couple Sportscaster Club members. Start with Sherco, proud supporter of Yankton Sports. You need to be sure and make it Sherco. And State Farm Roy Wilcox Insurance. Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance. They've been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, they'll help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. First shot up and good from the line for Macy Drotzman. Roy Wilcox State Farm is a proud supporter of Yankton Athletics. Also Pizza Ranch for legendary chicken and the best pizza. It's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway. We're over the phone at 6'5" 1222. Drotzman's second shot up and good as well. Another pair of points for Macy Drotzman. Makes it a two-point game here in Watertown. 25-23, the Gazelles showing a lot of fight. Aren't afraid of this Watertown team that's won 3 straight. The Gazelles came in on a skid of their own, dropping their last 5. Mid three-point shot, no good, rebounded by Roush. Hands it off to Wolfgram. She's pushing the tempo to the low block, trying to get up, blocked away. Big block there for Emery Thury. And Kranz was protecting the ball there. Drotzman tried to rip it away. 3-ball in transition. Remmers no good. Say rebound by Yankton, but a foul is going to be called. Foul is going to go against Watertown here. That one's going to be on Jade Lund. Timeout taken by the Watertown Arrows. Those are brought to you by Hedro. We're going to take one with them. We'll be back here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV in 30 seconds.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back in here, KYNT Plus and KYN TV. Do also want to thank Stockman's Motorsports for helping make this broadcast possible. Your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmen ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. As that pass is stolen off the inbound, shot up, no good for Watertown. Rebounded by Yankton. September Roush able to get it, whip it down court. And now pushing the tempo the other way, Eden Wolfgram to Claire Tereshinski. She has almost every point, Forgot Macy Drotzman has a couple free throws in this second half for Yankton, and add 2 more with a chance at 3 as Tereshinski gets the shot to fall. She's going to the line for a 3-point play, and potentially the lead here for the Gazelles as well. To finish talking about Stockman's Motorsports, though, Stockman's Motorsports is a proud supporter of all area athletes. 25-25, Gazelles could take a big lead here for shot up and good for Claire Tereshinski. 1 for 1 in that trip, 3 for 3 from the line on the night. 26-25, Yankton leads. Watertown trying to get their lead back. This will be big for Matt Decker, getting a win his first game back in Watertown as a head coach. Grant to Johnson. Johnson left wing, fakes a pass inside, goes to Thury around the horn. Lund right wing, dribbles inside, free throw line. Jay, no good. Trying to save it for the Arrows was Addie Johnson. It goes off of Thury, I believe. She was trying to get the ball in between the line of play. Knocked it out of play. Be the Gazelles here to inbound. Inbound goes to Wolfgram. Wolfgram to Tereshinski. 26-25. Yankton leads here in quarter number 3. Tereshinski to Roush. They're going to call a double dribble on September Roush as she picked the ball up a little too long there before restarting her dribble again. Young player error. Call them rookie mistakes at the NBA level, but close to a rookie as you're going to get at varsity as an 8th grader. She's performed well, though, in her varsity debut. No points yet, but a lot of rebounds. Been playing good defense during her time on the floor as well. As she almost takes that one away from Crayons. Pass goes outside. Now goes deeper into the right wing. Faulkner almost knocked away, but Roush is going to tie her up. They're going to say she got her on the arm before she could secure the ball. Inbound goes top of the key. Now right wing. It's Faulkner. Faulkner back out top. Back to Faulkner. Hot potato here as it goes to Johnson. Now to Thury. Thury almost is taken away by Tereshinski. Spins away. Shot in the middle of the paint. Rattles around, but gets it to go for Emery Thury. Takes the lead back for the Watertown Arrows. 27-26, 45 seconds to go in this third quarter. Roush with it. Now to Wolfgram. Over to Elwood. Back to Wolfgram. Wolfgram to Tereshinski. Roush, she drives the lane. They're going to call a travel on Roush. She picked up her pivot foot as she was trying to start cutting to the basket. .32 seconds to go. Shot clock is off in this third quarter of play. Watertown leads by 1. Whistle's going to blow, and they're going to give possession. Excuse me, no, they're going to get September Roush, I believe, for getting 2 on the arm. Trying to take that ball away from Addie Johnson. Johnson's got 6 points on the night, as well as Avery Munger. Each of them have 6 for Watertown. 10 points for Emery Thury. Leading scorer for Yankton is Claire Tereshinski right now. Pass goes out left wing. It's Addie Johnson. Now she dribbles out to the top of the key. Now it goes right wing to Faulkner. 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Back out to Johnson. Almost had her shot blocked. They're going to call a travel before she put the shot up. She pump faked. She felt Roush coming to try to block it, and she shuffled her feet on the pump fake. Deep inbound goes to Jocelyn Elwood, knocked away for a moment. Elwood, Wolfgram from a long ways out, hits the net but doesn't get inside the rim. Just a little short there for Wolfgram. It was a long 3-ball attempted. We're going to head to the final stanza here on KYNT Plus and on KYN TV in a 26-27 ball game. Yankton trails by 1. Quarter breaks are brought to you by Alani New Energy Drinks. They are a healthy way to fuel your fun. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV with the fourth quarter of action.
The board-certified ear, nose, and throat physicians at Yankton Medical Clinic are known for their expertise in diagnosing and treating a wide range of conditions. They specialize in issues related to the ears, such as hearing loss, ear infections, and tinnitus. They're also experts in treating nasal problems like sinusitis, allergies, and nasal congestion, or throat issues such as tonsillitis, voice disorders, and swallowing difficulties. Whatever your concern, you can trust these doctors have the knowledge and experience to provide top-notch care. Yankton Medical Clinic, ear, nose, and throat. They are here for you.
Small businesses are neighbors serving neighbors. Passionate people who give our community character and personality. It's why at F&BO, we're passionate about helping you meet every moment at every stage of your business with guidance and solutions to help you take your business where you want it to go. Online and mobile banking, payments, lending, transfers and deposits, all made easy and more secure so you can do more. F&BO, big believers in small business. Member FDIC.
Back underway here in the fourth quarter of play. Shot from Faulkner goes out of play. It will stay with Watertown, though. Last touch by Peyton Mosier. 27-26 is your scoreline here in the fourth quarter of play on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. Think a couple Sportscaster Club members, starting with the Fox Stop for all your daily convenience and fuel needs. Make a stop at the Fox Stop. And Buell's Cleaners for rugs, uniforms, linens, and other cleaning services. Go to Buell's in downtown Yankton. Johnson starts to drive baseline, now turns around, kicks it out. Faulkner to Thury. Thury, three-pointer up, back iron, no good. Rebound by Lund. Goes to Thury, now to Johnson. Watertown still in possession of the ball. They've had it for the entirety of this fourth quarter so far. Whistle's going to blow as Thury was almost tackled to the ground by Mosier. She was trying to rip that ball away. 27-26 your score. Watertown leading Yankton. I am Brayden Butler. Thank you for joining me today here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. Shot up and good for Watertown. That's a three-pointer as well, so it increases the lead to 4 for the Yankton Gazelles. That's Faulkner with it. She's got 4 on the night now. Gazelles trail by 4, 30-26. Watertown leads. Tereshinski to Koletsky. She dribbles inside the three-point line, surveys the scene. Now it goes to Drotzman. She's backing down on the post. Out. Tereshinski, three ball, trying to answer. She does answer. Claire Tereshinski. Been on another level in the second half, has Claire Tereshinski. She's up to 15 now. She steals that one away. Trying to get the lead back, spinning into the paint, has it stolen away herself. Maybe trying a little too hard there was Tereshinski. Running the other way is Watertown. That one goes out of play. It'll go back to the Gazelles. Drotzman with her arms out a little bit, telling everybody just to relax, calm down a little bit. Still got plenty of time on the clock in this one. Tereshinski inbounds to Wolfgram, back to Tereshinski. Back to Wolfgram now. She's double teamed immediately and has it ripped away by Thury. Tereshinski trying to play defender. Thury at the paint, at the rim, and gets it in. Emery Thury with another 2. Takes the lead 3 again for Watertown. Wolfgram bounce pass to Tereshinski. Gets it across the half-court line. She's double-teamed, and timeout taken by head coach Matt Decker. We'll take it with them. Timeouts brought to you by Hydro. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. Gazelles trail 32-29.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
We're back in here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. 32-29 your score. Watertown leading the Yankton Gazelles. I am Brayden Butler. Thank you for joining me this evening. It is a close matchup here, 32-29, 6:01 and counting to go in the fourth quarter of play. Yankton trailing by 3, trying to stop this run of form for the Arrows. They've won 3 straight. Whistle's going to blow coming out of that timeout, and it's going to be possession Watertown. Yankton still trails by 3. Give it to Addie Johnson to bring it up the floor. Claire Tereshinski, the leading scorer tonight for both teams. She's got 15 on the board. Emery Thury close behind her for Watertown. She's got 12. Thury with it now. Left corner, dribbles inside. Into the paint now, drops it off baseline. Addie Johnson, easy bucket for her from the low block. Makes it 34-29 now. Tereshinski to Wolfgram. Getting it over the half-court line. Wolfgram looking for options. Goes Mosier, right wing. Up top, Tereshinski. Back to Wolfgram. Three-pointer, left wing. From the freshman, hits the iron, no good. Rebounded by the Arrows. Addie Johnson bringing it down the floor. 5:10 and counting to go. It's a 5-point ball game. Watertown is going to get called for a travel there. They're going to get Faulkner for shuffling her feet. His possession's going to go back to Yankton. 34-29. Tereshinski inbounds. Goes to Wolfgram. Back to Tereshinski. Back to Wolfgram now. Wolfgram to Tereshinski. She's going to take the elbow. Jumper rattles around, no good. Rebounded by Watertown. Remains a 5-point game, 4:46 and counting. Thury bringing it up the floor. Look for Johnson for a moment. Now dribbles inside the 3-point line. She's in the half circle. She kicks it out to Faulkner. Faulkner getting a bit of a screen. Doesn't work much as Mosier's able to get around it. Johnson calling for another screen. Now dribbles baseline. Shot up. Back iron. No good. Rebound by Tereshinski. Claire Tereshinski to Wolfgram, right wing. Gazelles looking like they're going to slow it down here. Go to the low block. Now left wing. Tereshinski open three. If you got it, take it. Hits front iron. No good. Rebounded by the Arrows. I believe that was Jade Lund who grabbed the board. She gives it up to Faulkner. Whistle's going to blow. Timeout taken by Watertown here on KYNT Plus and KYNT TV. Full timeout here for the Arrows, and we're going to take it with them. Timeouts are brought to you by Hedro. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KYNT Plus and KYNT TV.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Slips and falls on the ice and injuries from shoveling are the leading reasons for emergency room visits during the winter months. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. You don't need to suffer after an injury or fall. Chiropractic is the healing art that allows the doctors to practice a drug-free, hands-on approach to creating and sustaining wellness. We offer conservative treatments aimed at addressing the problem and not covering up the symptoms. Visit us at firstchiropracticcenter.com, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Welcome back in here, KYNT Plus and KYNT TV. We got your final 4 minutes and change. 4 minutes and a nickel on the time clock remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The nickel is what separates these two teams as well. 34-29 your score. Addie Johnson off the inbound. Taking her time for the Arrows. Now kicks it right corner. Lund with it. She dribbles baseline, looking for options. Now kicks it over cross court. Faulkner outside the three-point line to Thury. Inside to... Couple opportunities there for Avery Munger. She gets the second one to go. That's another bucket for Watertown. Increases their lead to 7. Wolfgram with it, left wing. Not a lot of time left. Yankton's got to make a run in this second half. Drotzman inside. Back out to Tereshinski. Had it tipped away for a moment. Tereshinski picks it up. Goes to Mosier, right corner. Back out Tereshinski. Cross-court pass. Goes to Wolfgram, left wing. Now back inside to Drotzman. She has it ripped away. Might call a jump ball here. They are going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow indicates it's going to stay with the Gazelles. That possession arrow is something you like to have in your back pocket, especially late in these stretches. 36-29 your score. Yankton still with the ball. Wolfgram has 5 seconds to do something with it outside. Now dribbles inside. Drives the paint. Right-handed shot. No good. Rebound by Thury. Wolfgram hit the deck, but she popped right back up, trying to get back on defense. 3 minutes to go and counting in this fourth quarter of play. Yankton trails by 7. Pass goes inside to Thury, now out left corner. 3 ball from Lund, it's good. Jade Lund with a big 3 there. Puts Watertown up 10. Her first points of the game coming in a crucial moment. See if the Gazelles can answer with 2:35 and counting to go. Tereshinski inside to Drotzman. Back out to Tereshinski, trying to answer with a 3 ball of her own, no good. Rebound goes to the Arrows. Koletsky tried to tie her up for a moment, but Addie Johnson does get a hold of it, start bringing it down the court for the Arrows. 2:18 to go. To Munger. Munger to Thury. Thury to Johnson. Johnson getting a screen. Wolfgram working around it, staying between Johnson and the basket. Pass goes to Faulkner after it was tipped by Mosier. Lund inside. Thury shot up, no good. Whistle blows. She'll get 2 shots at the line. An opportunity to increase this now double-digit lead. It's a quick run here late by the Watertown Arrows. Has put them up 10 with 2:02 to go. 39-29 your score. Yankton's hoping for a couple misses at the line. Second shot up and good, though. Makes it 40-29. Full timeout taken on the floor by head coach Matt Decker, and we'll take it with him. Timeouts are brought to you by Hydro. We'll be back in this 11-point ball game in 60 seconds on KYNT Plus and KYN TV.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? Or just spend some time with your grandkids? Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT&RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Welcome back in here, KYNT Plus and KYN TV. 40-29 your score. Arrows lead the Gazelles here in Watertown. Yankton coming out of that timeout. And the ball down floor. Wolfgram with it. Trying to get on the board quickly as we're under 2 minutes to go here. Yankton trails by 11. Jocelyn Elwood now dribbles to the top of the key. She just checked in. Back to Wolfgram, left wing. Tereshinski with it now. Gets a bit of a screen, dribbles inside, step back, looking for something, goes out top Wolfgram. Her three-pointer straight away, rattles around, no good. Good, and rebounded by the Arrows. 90 seconds left in an 11-point game. The Arrows looking to just hold this ball for as long as possible. They can take a third of the rest of this game off of the clock if they hold it till the final seconds of the shot clock. Yankton's got to try their best to get it back. They don't want to really foul either. The Arrows have been pretty good at the line tonight. Pass goes into the corner. 30, cross-court pass, going to Lund. Lund trying to put one more on the board. She gets two, actually, after that shot. One more bucket, 2 more points. It's 42-29 for Watertown. That's her 5th of the night for Lund. 52 seconds and counting to go in this one. 13-point ball game. 42-29, Watertown leads. Tereshinski out to Wolfgram. Wolfgram back to Tereshinski. Trying to dribble inside, bounce pass, Elwood, now swings it to Wolfgram, left corner. Dribbling inside, back out to Tereshinski. She's gonna pop a long 3 from the left wing. It is good. Claire Tereshinski. Don't get it twisted and lost in the shuffle. Claire Tereshinski has had a great second half that's propelled her to now 18 points total in this one. Might just be too much as the Watertown Arrows up 10, the shot clock off and 24 seconds remaining. Substitution timeout here taken by Watertown. 24 seconds to go and a 10-point lead. Just taking their starters off the floor. Don't want anything freaky to happen. As it stands, this would be the 4th straight win for the Arrows. It'll be the 6th straight loss for the Gazelles. Jocelyn Elwood not going down without a fight, steals it away, gets it to Wolfgram. Wolfgram into the paint, left block shot, no good. Rebound goes to Watertown. Elwood fighting for it, but is picked up by the Arrows. Now going the other way is Watertown. Bounce pass in the mid-range, now outside the 3-point line. Top of the key, now right wing. Ripped away by Elwood, but under 1 second to go. That is going to do it here from Watertown Civic Arena in Watertown, South Dakota. The Gazelles 32, the Arrows 42. The Gazelles fall by 10 on the road in their final ESD matchup here against the Watertown Arrows. Maybe not the homecoming head coach Matt Decker wanted. There's still some parts of this team that he can focus on as they try to get a couple wins at the upcoming weekend series out west against Sturgis and Spearfish. We'll hear his exact thoughts in the post-game wrap, but first we're going to take a break here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. Before we go, I'd like to thank Explorers Credit Union Watch the Coaches Show on Saturday morning, sponsored by Explorers Credit Union. Explorers Credit Union is here to help with a vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. We're going to go to your Yankton Rexall post-game wrap, your hometown pharmacy since 1923, when we return here on KYNT Plus and KYN TV. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Are you concerned about macular degeneration and the impact it can have on your eyesight? Vision Care Associates is proud to offer new technology that can help diagnose and manage macular degeneration earlier and more effectively than before. With cutting-edge equipment and the expertise of Dr. Fieser, Dr. DeYoung, and Dr. Slowey, we're dedicated to providing you with the best possible care. Call today and see the difference.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
You feel awful. Stuffy nose, then runny nose. Sniffles too. You don't know what to take to make yourself feel better. At Yankton Rexall, when you feel under the weather, we want to help. But there are a lot of over-the-counter choices. Some may even interfere with the daily medications you're taking. The Yankton Rexall staff is there to help you make the best choice for your health. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923.
It's Ford Truck Month at Lewis & Clark Ford, and we have some big news. First, we now have a great selection of new 2023 F-150s on the lot. Second, we can offer up to $10,000 off your new Ford truck. And third, you can buy with 1.9% interest for 72 months. 1.9% for 72 months. It all adds up as the best deals on new Ford F-150s we've had in a long time. Ford Truck Month now at Lewis & Clark Ford, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12-packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Call the heating and cooling experts at Kaiser Heating and Cooling today. Our team of experienced trained technicians are here to ensure your home stays warm and comfortable all season long with heating system installations, maintenance, and energy-efficient solutions to keep those utility bills in check. And if your old heating system is on its last leg, ask us about current trained system offers. Don't wait until it's too late. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, serving the Yankton area for over 76 years.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
Welcome back in here, KYNT Plus and KYN TV for your Yankton Rexall post-game wrap. Let's take a final look at your scoreboard, brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Colby Cookta. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. 42-32, your final score. The Gazelles fall in this one to the Watertown Arrows. Let's take a look at your out-of-town scoreboard here as well. That's brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Door, specializing in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers in the state of South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Door is your local authorized Clopay dealer. They get some matchups taking place around Class AA today. We'll also look at some local matchups that have gone final outside of Class AA, starting with Avon. In girls basketball, they took a 65-44 win over Corsica Stickney. Bonham fell to Mount Vernon Plankinton 65-45. A couple games still in progress. Gavo-Volin was up 32-13 on Alcester Hudson at the half. And at the start of the fourth, Irene Wakanda was down to Viborg Hurley 43-14. Take a look at other girls basketball scores in Class AA. Top-ranked O'Gorman stays undefeated 73-20. Big win over them against Huron in Huron. Mitchell took a win over Brandon Valley in a battle of 2 and 3 in the class right now, 62-56 for Mitchell. In the fourth quarter, Sioux Falls Roosevelt leads Aberdeen Central 33-46. In the fourth quarter as well, Pierre leads Sioux Falls Jefferson 47-40. At the end of the first half, Douglas has a lead over Sturgis Brown. That one's 16-13 out west. That could be big for SODAC 16 seeding implications. Douglas currently below Yankton right now in the seed point standings, as they're looking to get a win there. And also, could see how Sturgis and Spearfish shake out. That Sturgis game could be big as well for them with the Gazelles coming to town this weekend. That was your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Door. There are a couple blocks in this game. Those blocks were brought to you by H&R Block. They're open year-round, providing bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. Call 665-3366 today for H&R Block. Now, blocks are always a big part of the defensive effort on the floor, and it was big for them today out there as well. Those are all brought to you by H&R Block. We're here live in the Fairfield Inn & Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn & Suites in Yankton, 2607 Broadway Avenue, or by calling 605-653-2250. Gonna take another break here on the Yankton Rexall post-game wrap. When we return, we will keep things trucking here on KYNT Plus and KYN-TV. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
You may have heard us say when you're shopping online, check things out before checkout. 1 in 4 people who reported losing money to fraud since 2021 said it started on social media. If you follow your favorite businesses on social media to get updates about upcoming events and promotions, you're not the only one. Scammers are watching too, and they may hijack legit businesses' giveaways and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Want to earn rewards just for getting educated? Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union. Zogo works by rewarding you for learning about financial wellness. Users earn virtual pineapples by engaging with the app, then exchange them in the marketplace for gift cards, charity donations, checking account bonuses, and much more. Battle it out for the top spot on the leaderboard and join daily trivia parties to play while you learn and get rewarded. Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union to get started today.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmock cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play call.
Today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
There's no better way to tip off your party than with Sheboygan Natural Casing Wieners, all beef hot dogs, or cocktail smokies. Make your party a slam dunk. Put some Sheboygan on the table. Available at your favorite local grocer and produced with pride at Simple Meats in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
When it comes to the health and care of your ears, nose, and throat, put your trust in the board-certified physicians at Yankton Medical Clinic's Ear, Nose, and Throat. With 5-star rankings on Google, Vitals, WebMD, and Rater8, you can rest assured you'll be provided the best possible care right here at home. Yankton Medical Clinic Ear, Nose, and Throat. Call 665-0062 or find more information at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. They are here for you.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
After a cancer diagnosis, you take it 1 hour, 1 day, 1 milestone at a time. But you want more adventures, more time, more hellos. As the region's only accredited cancer network, Avera Cancer Institute is your partner in making more a reality. We'll pinpoint the specific treatment that's best for you. You'll have a 24/7 support system to call with questions. Visit avera.org/cancercare. Avera, moving health forward.
Truxedo is proud to have been part of the Yankton community since its start in 2000.
One of the things I love most is that they believe in promoting from within. I've been given many opportunities to advance.
Truxedo has an extensive variety of benefits available to their employees.
The work environment at Truxedo is extremely positive.
We are looking for you to join our production team. Visit www.truxedo.com/careers to apply.
Have a craving for wings or delicious burgers or Pivo fries? Come sink your teeth into mouth-watering burgers and wings at Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. With a menu that's a flavor frenzy, there's something for every fan. A place to catch all of the sports action and enjoy $6 cheeseburgers and fries every Monday night. Grab your friends, bring your family, and head down to Checkers. Open every day of the week to satisfy you. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill on Walnut, just north of 4th Street in Yankton.
Welcome back in here, KYNT Plus and KYN TV. I am Brayden Butler. So get your final stats recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business's signage, let Mayor Signs help. Contact them today. They're on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. League scorer today was buoyed by a great second half. It's Claire Terashinsky. She ended the night with 20 of the Gazelles' 32 points. The other 12 points came from 2 other players, as Eden Wolfgram and Macy Drotzman both finish with 6. But I do want to give a shout out to September Rausch and her varsity debut, getting a lot of rebounds, 6 by my unofficial count while she was out there on the floor. She was battling on the block, going up for every missed shot. And that actually leads perfectly into our top-notch hustler of the game, brought to you by Top Notch Cleaners. For the area's best window cleaning service, contact Top Notch Glass Cleaning. Call them at 605-760-4664 or go online to yanktonwindowcleaning.com. She is your top-notch hustler of the game, September Rausch, for her great work out there. As an 8th grader, not afraid of anybody, throwing her body around, getting on the hardwood from time to time, and of course coming down with those big rebounds, trying to help the Gazelles any way she can in her varsity debut. Defensive Player of the Game, brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians. Your residential and commercial pest control solutions. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. Got to give a shout out to Eden Wolfgram here in this one. Picking up the ball handler a lot today. Her and Claire Terashinsky were both picking up ball handlers for Yankton, but they were able to fight around screens throughout the night, and she had a great day defensively. And when it's between her and Claire, and Claire's getting another award here shortly, I'm going to lean to Eden Wolfgram there for a great job defensively. Your defensive player of the game brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential commercial pest control solution. Lastly, your offensive player of the game brought to you by Highview. There's a helpful smile in every aisle. That is going to be Claire Terashinsky, exploding, especially in the second half, for 20 points total. 20 of the Gazelles, 32 total points on the evening. Big night for her all around the floor, from beyond the arc, from inside, from the charity stripe. She was able to do it all. She's your offensive player of the game. Let's also look at your schedule preview, brought to you by Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance. Roy Wilcox State Farm has been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, they'll help you make the right calls for your insurance coverage. We'll start with the Watertown Arrows. They're wrapping things up on Thursday. They take on the Harrisburg Tigers, very highly rated Harrisburg Tigers team, but that will be the final game of the regular season for the Watertown Arrows. And after that, it will be SODAC 16 play. Let's take a look at the Yankton Gazelles here, what lies next for them. Should say that Watertown game against Harrisburg. That one will be on the road in Harrisburg. Very good Harrisburg team who's receiving votes in the latest media polls. As for the Gazelles, they head out west for their final two games, Friday, February 23rd on the road at Spearfish, then Saturday, February 24th on the road at Sturgis Brown. Both those games will be part of a boys and girls doubleheader. We have coverage for all of them on KYNT and KYNT-TV and KYNT Plus. On the Saturday, KYNT Plus will be the home for Bucks and Gazelles basketball due to conflict with Mount Marty University and their final game for their women's team against the College of St. Mary. We're going to take another break here on KYNT Plus and KYNT-TV. When we return, hopefully we can hear from head coach Matt Decker in your post-game coach interview. Talk to him about his return to Watertown, what it's like being back at his alma mater, and then also the product his team put out there on the floor. Big day for Claire Terashinsky and others for the Yankton Gazelles, even if they do fall short. Back in a couple minutes here on KYNT Plus and KYNT-TV.
The family is getting in the vehicle, going to the Yankton game.
Everyone is decked out in Yankton red, but wait, little Josh has on green.
Oh no. Are we playing Pier?
They'd better stop at JJ Benji's to right that wrong.
JJ Benji's is stocked with Yankton and Mount Marty fan gear in a variety of sizes and styles.
For Bucks, Gazelles, and Lancer fan gear,
you can count on JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street, Yankton. They make you look good.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Introducing the perfect match for your Yankton High School basketball nights. Ben's Brewing Downtown and KYN-TV. Whether it's a game-winning free throw, thrilling three-pointer, or the biggest rivalry matchup, Ben's will amplify your spirit and bring the video streaming excitement to you. Gather your friends and family, tune into the action, and enjoy every moment with the area's biggest Yankton sports fans. Ben's Brewing Downtown is your courtside seat to buzzer-beating moments.
If KYN-TV is streaming it, it's on at Ben's Brewing Downtown.
When you need to be sure, make it Sureco. For over 40 years, Sureco has been revolutionizing the tarping industry. From the original Sherlock side-to-side roll tarp to the 4500 series electric tarp to the ProTrap electric hoppers, Sureco has been exceeding the needs of farms and fleets across the U.S. and beyond. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at Sureco.com. Make it Sureco.
Rodents want to make your home their home. Pesky invaders go in search of warm housing and food for the winter. An invasion of rodents can be costly and can contribute to disease and contamination of products. So trust the experts to keep them out. Olson Pest Technicians is family-owned with over 80 years of experience. Even the toughest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
Welcome back in here. KYNT Plus and KYNT-TV. The Gazelles fall 42-32 here on the road in Watertown. We'll go over, again, a couple of your key players. We're still waiting on head coach Matt Decker. Hopefully we can get time to talk to him, but eventually they will turn the lights off here at Watertown, and I know he's talking to a lot of people, getting reacclimated, meeting a lot of people again. It's tough going back home and not finding people to talk to, so we do understand here at KYNT. But just go over those again. Your Hustler of the Game, brought to you by Top Notch Cleaners, was September Roush. Defensive Player of the Game, brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians, was Eden Wolfgram. And your Offensive Player of the Game with 20 points tonight was Claire Tereshinsky. Let's go over what's next again for the Gazelles, as all that will be on your KYNT, KYNT-TV, KYNT Plus. However you consume KYNT, we will have it there this weekend. Gazelles and Bucks on the road for back-to-back games in boys and girls doubleheaders against Spearfish and Sturgis on Friday night and Saturday morning. Bryce Ladwick will be on the call for those games. I'll be out there with him running his camera. Should be a fun trip out west, as we're getting down to brass tacks here in the season with the start of March right around the corner, and that means SODAC 16 basketball. We're here live from the Fairfield and Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at the Fairfield Inn and Suites in Yankton, 2607 Broadway Avenue, or by calling 605-653-2250. Gonna take one more break here on the Yankton Rexall post-game wrap. Hopefully we can talk to head coach Matt Decker, but if not, it seems like our time here is coming to an end here in the Watertown Civic Arena. Be back in a couple minutes. Hopefully we can talk to head coach Decker. If not, we'll wrap things up here from Watertown on KYNT Plus and KYN-TV.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
You've heard the saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Well, at Larry's Heating and Cooling, we don't believe in gimmicks, but rather selling you the best heating and cooling unit for your home at a guaranteed low price. Don't fall for the smoke and mirrors. Before you buy a heating and cooling unit, call Larry's Heating and Cooling for a free estimate. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermillion, 605-665-9461 or 605-624-0034.
This sports season, keep your athlete hydrated with sparkling ice. Choose from a rainbow of colors and flavors, each sourced from nature with vitamins, antioxidants, and zero sugar. Sparkling ice, tease your taste buds with tropical flavor. And rehydrate with Prime Hydration, the perfect combination of flavor and function, changing how you refresh, replenish, and refuel. With 5 awesome flavors and no added sugar, you're getting the taste you want without anything you don't. Prime Hydration, the perfect boost for every endeavor.
Welcome back in here on your Yankton Rexall post-game wrap. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Joining me for your post-game coach interview, brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm. Yankton Gazelles assistant coach and sophomore coach. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jill Muth, joining me in the booth.
Yep. Thanks for coming tonight.
Hey, thank you for coming up and talking to me here after this one. Gazelles fall at the end, a late run by the Arrows really put it over the edge, but the Gazelles battled hard all night. Big second half from Claire Tereshinsky, among others. Could you just talk about what you're seeing down there from the bench, your first thoughts on that game?
Yeah. You know, we went into halftime, I think, down 6 or 7. And, you know, just said we want to come out in the second half, and we're looking at, you know, trying to read what defense they're in right away. You know, they were switching it up, give them credit. They did a good job of switching back and forth to man and zone, and it took us a little time to read what they were in, and then, that takes up shot clock, and then that makes it, on the other end, us feel a little frantic. But third quarter, we did a nice job of getting good shots. We moved the ball a little bit, trying to work on talking about inside and out and taking care of it, and Claire did a nice job of getting good shots on some catch and shoot, some drive on her own, and then some where, her teammates were moving the ball, and she got a good shot off of that.
Claire Tereshinsky, obviously a senior leader on this team, will be playing basketball at the next level as well. She's had a good couple games back-to-back. I believe 19 points or so against T on Friday, now 20 tonight against Watertown. Talk about her just on the offensive end and how her teammates can play off of her.
Yeah, she does a good job. She's a good shooter. If we can get her in some open space and get her a ball, get the ball to her off of some movement, then she's really good at hitting down, knocking down a jump shot on that. So that's what we try to do and try to talk to her about is, it's not always about, you driving in or you taking a shot off of one pass. It's, getting the ball, trusting your teammates, get it back and get a shot off of that.
I want to talk about another specific player with you, Coach Muth, someone you might know well as you sometimes focus on the sub-varsity. You made their varsity debut tonight in September. Roush. Great game from her. Didn't end up scoring, but she was on the boards active all night as an 8th grader as well, playing varsity. If you could talk about what you've seen from her at the sub-varsity level and the decision to bring her up tonight.
Yep. She played her 8th grade season, and they got finished right before Christmas, and then the girls that wanted to came and joined us after Christmas, and she's kind of started off with leading our freshman team and averaging, probably 20 points in the freshman game, and that's kind of where we started. Said we want her to earn her way up, and so she started playing there, and then we said, okay, well, we got to a game, and I can't remember where it was. I think maybe somewhere where we were like, okay, let's, look at dressing her sophomore, and then she came in and scored, 15 points in the sophomore game, and then we had a game somewhere, Douglas, I think, where there wasn't a freshman game, so we brought her along and dressed her JV, so she got, maybe her feet wet in the JV, and she just brings a real nice level of energy. She gets after it, she works hard, she's aggressive, she does a lot of really good things for us, and, we wanted to try to, ease her into it slowly, and, as she went from 8th grade to varsity, the speed gets faster for them, so we just wanted to work her in there slowly, but she had a nice debut for us tonight, and it doesn't always have to be about scoring. She brought energy to us, she had a couple nice passes, she was aggressive, all the things that we're wanting her to do, so she did a nice job with that.
Coach, only thing to talk about is what's coming up next. The Gazelles coming into today. Don't believe it's been updated with anything yet, but they should still stay around that 15 mark in for the SODAC standings. You'd be on the road at Mitchell if everything holds true, but you got 2 big road games coming up this weekend, Sturgis and Spearfish. What are you guys expecting heading out west?
We just told the girls in the locker room, we got 2 good opportunities to go out and compete and see if we can get ourselves a couple of wins. Spearfish is having a good year. They're somewhere around the 11-5 mark, I think. I think they're at the 7 seed, and they're playing really well, so that's going to be a tough challenge for us. And then Sturgis is, I think, just a little bit below us. I think they're at the 17 seed, and so that's one that we're looking at, needing to want to go out there and try to get that one for us to keep us in that, that 15 seed. And we'd love to go compete against Mitchell again. We played Mitchell on January 5th, I believe, up there, and we were right in that game. It was a neck and neck, and we were playing with them, and Claire ended up getting hurt and not playing in the second half. But, boy, through the third quarter, we were right there, and then got away from us a little bit. I think in the fourth quarter maybe ended up about a 10-point game. I can't remember exactly, but, you go play those SODAC 16 games and see what happens. There's one game, and there's a lot of pressure on everybody, and you come in the underdog, and why not us? Why not us go knock somebody off and see what happens?
Anything can happen in a SODAC 16 matchup. The Class AA is always competitive. Coach, good luck next weekend, and good luck hopefully in the SODAC matchup as well. We'll be following you wherever you go.
All right, appreciate you coming tonight. Thanks again.
All right, thank you to Assistant Coach Jill Muth. Still maybe stuck on softball a little bit on that one, Coach, but thank you for taking time to join us here on the Yankton Rexall post-game wrap on KYN TV. That's going to do it here for KYNT Plus and KYN TV. I have been Brayden Butler. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you to the entire staff at Watertown and Craig Boyens, their AD, helping us get set up and online in more ways than one. We definitely appreciate him. Ayanna Becker back at the studio, making sure everything's running, even when our internet hiccuped a little bit, making sure everything was going well back at the station. And thank you, the listener and viewer. Gazelles fall 42-32 to the Watertown Arrows today from Watertown, South Dakota. I have been Brayden Butler. Until next time, stay safe, be good people, and we'll catch you next time on KYNT Plus and KYN TV.
Thank you for listening to Yankton Athletics on KYNT, a Riverfront sports property, and Yankton's home team. Remember, KYNT is your home for Yankton High School athletics.